Well, well, well. Who was right?
Well, well, well. Turns out all that crying and bitching was for nothing, wasn't it? Hey, who told you that was a waste of your time and you shouldn't be doing it and you're going to look really stupid? Well, that was me.
That was me.
Man, you motherfuckers are never going to learn, are you? Why'd I put my pre-workout in the free refrigerator today? What the fuck is going on? What the... Man, feels good to be right again. I never get tired of being right. I love being right. It's my favorite thing. Well, not really, but it's up there. Probably not the favorite thing, but it's certainly up there. Today's one of those days I really wish I had the laptop still because the tweets and the screenshots I got, and I can show you some of them on my phone here, but oh man, these guys been, and I've been screenshotting. I've been screenshotting and bookmarking all your stupid fucking shit you've been saying. You'll never live it down. You jumped the gun. And I'm going to explain to you, I know there's still a lot of confusion because you guys are stupid, but I'm here now to explain to you what's going on. Because there's some confusion about a ceasefire, but you shouldn't be confused at all. You should know what's going on here, but you are. For whatever reason, you choose to be dumb, I guess. I'm sure we're going to have a couple of retards coming in here going, Trump said there was a ceasefire, but the Iranian media said otherwise. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Now let me ask you this. Who watches the Iranian media? Iranians. Iran's lying to their population. Remember the other day I told you that when we killed Soleimani, they got on TV and said they killed 80 Americans at that military base, and it never happened? Iran lies to the public, their people. It's a dictatorship. It's not a good country. It's not a good leadership. I know because I know they hate Israel and you hate Israel, so you find common ground with them and they would kill you, you fucking retard. You motherfuckers are dumb as fuck, I swear to God. And you looking real dumb today. How's it feel knowing it played out exactly as I said it would? And you can't even lie about me saying it because it's all recorded. The stream has a title and everything. Everybody can go listen. And 2,000 people already watched that stream. Everybody knows I called it. Everybody knows that I called it 100% as it would happen. I didn't panic one time about any of it because I knew how it would play out. Because I've already seen this movie. Seen it. Know how it plays out. Tucker Carlson, even Alex Jones, like all these guys failed on this one, bro. They all failed on this one. I got it right, though. So, the next time you want to come in my live stream and lecture me about how I'm stupid, don't know anything, remember this moment. Remember how I got on the stream 2 days ago and told you exactly what was going to happen. And it went exactly as I said it would. And humble yourself a little bit because I know more than you, clearly. I don't just say that, I demonstrate that. I show that. And now you turned on Trump, man. I mean, y'all played yourself on that one. I tried to stop you. I tried to say, calm down, just relax. Everything's going to be fine, but you turned on him. and now everybody saw you turn on him? It was kind of common sense. Yeah, I'm sure it was. That's why everybody in here spent the last 2 days arguing with me that I was wrong. Nice try. I guess you're admitting none of you have common sense, because everybody was in here 2 days ago arguing. Smokey don't know nothing about it. He don't know what's going on. Trump's going to get us into World War III, all this horseshit. Take the L and put it upon the shelf. Well, if it wasn't you, don't lace the shoe up and put it on. If I'm not talking about you, why are you so mad? Type it in all caps. Turn that caps lock off immediately. Get a hold of yourself. You're screaming, and you're screaming. Well, that wasn't me, dude. Like, whoa. Whoa. Calm down, guy. Where's Judy? Polishing his ale that he put on the shelf today. A lot of guys sold Trump out over the last couple of days, and they destroyed themselves. And they lost a lot of followers. A lot of guys ain't coming back to watch you guys because you showed the world that you're a panicking bitch. Here's what happened. And y'all can cope on it. I don't give a shit. This is exactly how it went down. The liberal media came out and put a narrative out there. So-called MAGA supporters. And what's very interesting about this is a lot of the people that were giving me shit were the exact same people during the primary that told me I was unloyal to Trump. But when it came time to actually stand with Trump, they showed their true colors. So, I was just arguing, during a primary about another Republican. Maybe we should vote for another Republican. You guys stood with Iran. You guys stood with our enemies against our president. You will never be forgiven for it. I'll never let you live it down. I'm going to always bring it up. Little Nick, Candace Owens, all these people, fully exposed now. They are not with Trump. They're a bunch of fucking dorks. These people wanted war to break out so they could look right, and they didn't care. They didn't care if that, that would destroy Trump. They don't give a fuck about Trump. They only care about themselves. They don't care about this country. They only care about themselves and their grift. And they saw an opportunity to step on Trump and step up to another level. That's what they saw. And what they found out, just like everybody else finds out, you're not stepping on Trump and going nowhere, motherfucker. You're going to get put down just like everybody else. When will you learn? You tried to act like Democrats. How'd you think that was going to go? You acted like Democrats and you thought you were going to succeed? Foolish. Foolish. And now you got to live with it. And the coping is heavy today. We made Trump change his mind. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. This has always been the plan. You know how I know? Because I've been saying it for fucking days. I've been saying it ever since Israel attacked Iran. I've been saying this is not going to lead to a large-scale war. America's not going to get deeply involved. They may bunker bust those sites underground because they're the only one that can do it. But I wish I sold drugs. Fuck, I'd have a lot more money, guy. I'd have a lot more fucking money. But I called all this, so how did I know the whole time? You guys are so much smarter than me. How did I know? How'd you miss this? Weird. Maybe you guys need to humble yourselves and quit telling me I need to be more humble and less arrogant. You motherfuckers are never right about anything, and you're so arrogant. I mean, I had people coming in here calling me stupid, running their fucking mouth, insulting, talking shit, and now they all look stupid. You're retarded. I told you at the time you were doing it, this isn't going to age well. Saying all this shit ain't gonna age well for you. You're gonna look real dumb in a couple of days. I tried to help you, but you wanted to do it your way. So good, enjoy. 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 Let's get the children out of here. Let's get the kids out of here. Adults are talking, child. Go sit down in the corner and hush. Grown men are speaking. Junie is pretending we're still going to war. He's delusional. He's gone, brother. He's gone, brother. You'll never have an empire. You're a nobody loser. That's why you're sitting in the chat typing. And nobody cares what you have to say. Just the truth. There's 49 people here that want to hear what I got to say. Nobody really cares what you have to say. Humble yourself. You're not important. I am. You're not. More important than you. Maybe I'm not super important, but I'm more important than you. I matter more than you. I'm sorry. Starving. Starving. When you guys come in here, type shit, nobody even cares what you have to say, or you're nobodies. Who cares? Humble yourselves. You're not smart. I keep telling you that. I'm not saying that to troll you. I'm being honest with you. You're not smart people. Not a lot of you are not smart. Some of you are. There's a lot of people in here that ain't smart. And you should be listening to what smarter people have to tell you and shut the fuck up. Because, and let me ask you this question. When's the last time you were right about anything? When's the last time you panicked about the news and you ended up being right about it? Doesn't happen often. From what I see, you guys are wrong all the time. I'm sure there's at least one or two times. You can't be wrong all the time. Just like you can't be right all the time. You guys still gonna vote Democrat down ballot? You think we didn't see those tweets about you saying you're gonna vote Democrat? You sold Trump out. You people can go fuck yourself. I put you right next to the liberals now. You're traitors to the country. You're going to CCOT. I'm going right to CCOT. I can't believe the way y'all are acting. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm not. Let me be clear. I don't give a fuck about that ceasefire. I don't give a fuck if Israel and Iran blow each other off the face of the fucking earth. I don't care. We're done. America's done. Trump has made it very clear he wants no more of this. He's not interested in getting more involved in it. He's done. So, why would I care that Israel and Iran want to? That's not my war. If they want to fight, these are sovereign nations. They can fight each other. It's none of my business. I don't give a fuck about Israel. I don't give a fuck about Iran. I don't want America to be any more involved in this. And it's interesting today, and this is TDS right here. I'm going to give you a good example of TDS. So, Trump does all this, right? And he makes it clear. I'm done here. We hit the sites. We're done. We got those nukes or whatever they had. We got it. We're done. Then I see liberals, Ian Malkin being one of them, and I said, he's going, we didn't even get the stuff. They moved it before he hit. And I'm going, what are you doing? Like, I asked him, what are you doing? Well, I'm just saying, I'm like, do you want Trump to hit him again? Like, what are you doing? Shut the fuck up. The guy said he did it. Let him, even if you think he didn't, let him think that. Do you want a war? I don't understand. Because they do want a war. You have to understand. They want a war so they can talk shit. so they can say Trump failed us. So these people have lost their fucking minds. Now, they're going to tell you they're anti-war. They're going to say all this horse shit. But I know the truth. It's TDS, and it's all about Trump. They would watch this world go up in flames if as they burned, they could make fun of you and tell you that you voted for a fucking clown that they want it so bad, bro. That's why you can't listen to these people. And MAGA's getting just as bad. Soft MAGA. Soft MAGA's getting just as bad. Last time I listened to Soft MAGA, I made a fool of myself. I won't be listening to Soft MAGA ever again. I told you that when Trump won. I said, I'll never listen to Soft MAGA people again. I'm standing with Trump this time. And a lot of you seem confused, but I told you this is how I was going to be. I've learned my lesson. Doubt Trump if you want, but Trump always wins. Simple. You know how many times Trump has been down? Watch a documentary on Trump, like a real documentary, not some liberal bullshit. Trump has been down and out many times in his life. You know, they like to talk about his bankruptcies and shit. Oh, he's a failure. Now, I disagree. This man has went bankrupt and came back every single fucking time. He's always found a way to come back stronger than before. Even in politics, he did it. Lost in 2020, came back stronger than ever. I don't know why that's considered a negative thing, but okay. No, I can't. Go fuck yourself. Fuck, I hit the wrong guy. You know that guy went, what did I do? Can you quit telling me what to do in my stream? Thank you. Thank you. In my stream, in my home. The fuck out of my home telling me what to do. My stream, my home, my bedroom. Fuck off. Out of here. Curse if I want. Now, you can go ahead and donate via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, Super Chat, any way you'd like, to apologize for running your mouth to me the last couple of days. I think I've earned it. Had you listened to me and just stood with me, you could be clowning them too. You could be sitting here going, these fucking dumb dorks, but you doubted me again, like you always do, and now look how dumb you look. You'll learn one day. I won't bring it up. Send me 20. I won't bring it up no more. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave you alone about it. You got to pay me to leave you alone. Yeah, eggs went down. Tariffs didn't lead to nothing bad. Remember they said gas was going to be $15 on Monday? It ain't. Oil prices are actually down. Literally wrong about everything. They're always wrong about everything. And then you got this guy on Twitter. They never learn, bro. They never learn. The guy's like, Iran said there hasn't been a ceasefire, and Israel said the same thing. And I'm like, how's that worked out so far for you, doubting Trump? How's it worked out so far? Ask yourself that. Trump said there's going to be a ceasefire in like 9 hours. Now, Iran came out and said that was true, and then they went on TV to the people of their country and said the opposite. Huh. I wonder why they did that. I wonder why they sent a diplomat out to tell the world one thing and told their population another. Huh, it's a mystery. It's a real mystery, ain't it? You motherfuckers are slow, bro. I don't think there ain't no hope for you, for real. You're just dumb. You're dumb. They was really on Twitter and Discord, you know, going, Trump didn't even get the stuff. He didn't even get it. And I'm like, why are you saying that? Why are you pushing that? Why don't you just take the victory? You say you don't want war, and Trump is saying, I'm done, I got it, I'm done, I'm out. No more for me. And you should be going, fuck yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. But TDS causes you to shit on Trump. You have to shit on Trump. You have to make a fool of him. You have to say that he's wrong. You have to say he got played. You have to do that. You can't just take the victory. You can't just say, God, I'm so happy that Trump is backing off all this and he's not going to escalate it and he feels satisfied with what he did. And Iran did a fake attack like Smokey said, and it was all bullshit. And they warned us. They called and warned us before they did the attack, just as I said they would. Why aren't you satisfied? Why aren't you going, fuck, thank God. Thank God Smokey was right. Thank God. No, you're going, well, Trump didn't even blow the nukes up. They still got him. Like, what do you want us to do then? Go bomb them again? Fucking nitwits, man. These dudes are dumb, dude. They can't just go, yeah, thank God. Crazy, ain't it? That's TDS, though. That's exactly what it is. You have to shit on Trump no matter what. You have to find something. Did you know I'm drinking one right now? Cherry Coke. Did you know? Just had a hot dog. That was good. They did intercept the missiles, yeah, but Iran called Trump and told him hours before, we're going to do this attack, move, get the soldiers out, get things cleared out. Do you know that they worked with the government of that country? What was the country? Qatar, I think it was, that base was in. Do you know they worked with the government of Qatar and coordinated with them as they did these? Ain't that crazy? Like, the whole thing was fake. I'm very satisfied with how Trump handled it. I have more confidence in Trump than ever before now because I've seen him just handle this situation literally perfectly. What did he do wrong here? What did he do wrong? The nerds in the Discord are in shambles. They're in shambles. It's a mess today. Nerds have spent the day going into their phone, into their photos on their phone, and deleting screenshots of my tweets, clips of my show that they had recorded of me talking, that they were going to throw in my face when Trump destroyed the world, right? But today they had to spend the day deleting those. Funny, ain't it? And I know you did that. I know you did that. You were screenshotting. You were clipping. And now you can't use none of it. I mean, you can, but if you share those clips, people are going to go, damn, he nailed it, huh? Wow. I didn't watch that stream, but damn. All right. He actually called it. By the way, if anyone goes to that live stream that I did about Trump bombing Iran, it's called Trump Bombs Iran, something like that. It's from, it's from a couple days. You can find it. It's not a couple days ago. If someone goes into that stream and clips out my prediction of how this is going to go, I'll watch a video of your choice for free. Or I'll do an article on a video on an article or something. You get a freebie. Just clip that for me so I can start throwing it in these nerds' faces. I don't feel like doing it, but it's there. The whole prediction's there. I did a Twitter space that night too, and because everybody was like, get on the mic, let's talk about it. And nobody showed up in that Twitter space that night. Cowards. Why is everybody such a bitch? Yeah, they just want to save face to their population. They just want to be able to bullshit their people and say, yeah, we hit this base, yada, yada, yada. And then they lie and say they killed some Americans, but they didn't. It didn't happen. They did that with Soleimani. It's the same thing. I want honey barbecue. God, I'm off tomorrow. Thank God. It was so hot today. Bro. I was working like Elliot Speller today. I'll be honest with you. I was dragging today. It was so hot. Keep quiet. Mom has to get up for work tomorrow. Where's Mama? Mama don't live here. Where Mama? Where Mama at? She ain't here. Hey, Mom! Mom! No Mama. Hey, Mom! My mama ain't here. I live by myself. Sure, I wouldn't live with my mom. I'll tell you that right now. I love my mom, but no thanks. I like my peace. I do have a sister, but she's not my mom. No. Definitely not. My mom is not even my sister's mom. She has a different mom because my dad remarried and had her. My daddy dead. Been dead for 14 fucking years. Been dead a while. Sad. Dude, they embarrass themselves. I mean, I tried to stop them. I did. Got rid of the bike. I don't rent any of that crap no more. I'm saving my money on. Fuck all that bullshit. And what's funny is a little Jacob Larson saying, well, you call anybody that disagrees a troll. Okay. How come I don't call Junie a troll? How come I don't call Ian Malcolm a troll? How come there's a bunch of people who disagree all the time and I don't call them trolls? Because I don't think they're trolling. I know who's trolling and who ain't. Because you all ain't good at it. You think you're so good at it, but it's too obvious. Probably because you do it too fucking much. You run it into the ground. Anybody that's in that Discord knows I'm telling the truth. It's ran into it's too much. It's just nonstop. It never stops. And it really is gay because there's only like 40 people in there. Who even, you know what I mean? Like, just act normal. You're not on Twitter, engagement farming or whatever. You know, just act normal. Act normal. Oh yeah, now it's back to illegals and I told you what did I say? We will not be talking about this next month. And I'll be right. Told you. Everyone's gonna move on from this. Just a big nothing. A big old nothing. And then Trump was like, I'm going to pressure Iran and Israel to get a ceasefire. We need peace. Trump don't want no fucking war. I told you. He's not interested in some big-ass war. He's just like George Bush. Y'all was embarrassing yourself. I told you stop saying that. I got screenshots of all these motherfuckers calling him Bush, posting Bush's fucking picture and shit. They thought they was real funny and clever, didn't they? Now they look dumb as shit. And I'm doing you a favor by saying you're trolling. Let's be real here. I'm doing you a favor. Because the alternative is you're a fucking retard. You're either retarded or you're a troll. Junie's retarded. Ian Malcolm's retarded. What are you? Retard or troll? You pick one. I don't care what you pick. Decide what you want to be considered. If you want me to take you serious, I will. But I'm going to assume you're fucking retarded. Just the way it is. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, saying, oh, he ain't this stupid. He's fucking trolling. And these guys want to be taken serious. They're like, no, I'm serious. Which is a troll thing they do. But okay, then you're dumb. The hell? Weird. See, they thought I was going to be wrong, and they wanted me to be wrong so bad so they could troll and talk shit. Didn't happen. And if I was really wrong, I would just say I was. You can't really troll me about being wrong because I'm just going to come out and admit I was wrong, and that's the end of that. I'm not going to double down on being wrong. Never have, never will. Now, these guys can't accept that we have a difference of opinion and they consider me wrong when I'm right. And so when I tell them, no, I'm not wrong, I'm right, they consider that me not admitting I'm wrong. You can't even prove I'm wrong. I asked these motherfuckers, post an example of me being wrong about something that's not the primary, because I've already admitted I was wrong about the primaries. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. Name one thing I've admitted that I've been wrong about that I haven't owned up to. Name it. I keep asking this question. Keep hearing that I don't admit when I'm wrong. I mean, give me an example. Oh, what is this about? Hold on. What's going on? Why'd this guy tweet out, oh shit? I hate people that do that. You're like a fucking news account. You're supposed to be posting the news, and you just tweet out, oh shit. And everybody's like, what's going on? And I think he was oh shitting because Iran launched missiles at Israel. They've been doing that. That ain't an oh shit. An oh shit would be, goddamn, they're firing missiles at bases, American bases again or something's going on. No, Israel and Iran are fighting each other. We know that, and we don't care. We don't give a shit. Do I look like I was born female? Do I look like a female to you, retard? Now you better answer that question correctly. You better think real long and hard about how you're about to answer that question. Because maybe I do identify as a female. And if you say that I don't, that's bigotry. Think long and hard. I might be a girl. I might be a trans man. You don't know. Dude, that sounds like a fun thing to do. Like make a YouTube channel and say you're like an actual man. One of y'all should do this because it's fun. It sounds fun. I couldn't do it, right? People know who I am, but you could get away with it. So you make an account and you do videos and you call yourself, you're like, I'm a trans man. I'm a woman. I'm actually a woman, but you're a dude, right? You're a fucking full-on dude. And see how many people you can get to fall for it. You know you'd have transgenders in the comments going, this guy's a fake transgender. This guy's not a trans man. That's a real man. Doesn't that sound fun? Oswald, how we feeling today? You were completely wrong. You panicked. You threw Trump under the bus. You sold him out. Now look at you. Now look at you. Netanyahu's puppet, they said. My God. I can't believe y'all talked about Trump like he was just a fucking retard loser who just is controlled by people. I mean, you ain't learned a thing, have you? You ain't learned that Trump ain't controlled by no man. You ain't figured that out yet? So much for a ceasefire. Trump said the ceasefire would be 9 hours from now. Do people not read? Do people not read? I don't understand you. The guy tweeted,
There'll be a ceasefire 9 hours from now. He even said they are going to complete their missions. They're going to attack each other for 9 hours, and then it's going to be a ceasefire, which I know sounds weird. That is a weird thing that they do, but they do that shit. They do it in all these wars. They have like, they fight, and then ceasefire. But up until the ceasefire, they're like killing each other like hardcore because they know there's like a ceasefire coming, and they can't kill each other anymore. So there's fire, and then they stop. Fucking goofy if you think about it. War is goofy as fuck if you think about it. Yes, the conflict is over. In terms of America and Iran, yes. For now, nothing lasts forever. People crack me up. Ian Malcolm was like, well, they'll just rebuild that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, Ian Malcolm. Like, there's no logic. There's no critical thinking. He's like, well, they're just going to rebuild it. So, like, you spent the last week saying he shouldn't attack. Iran's not a threat. They're not trying to build a weapon. Everything's fine. And now you're going, they're just going to rebuild that. Like, okay. We know, I mean, what do you... I just don't understand the thought process of these people. They're going to get a nuke anyway, so do nothing to try to prevent them from getting one. It's just weird to me. And yes, I don't think Iran should have a nuke. If you believe they should, more power to you, I guess. You're fucking insane to me. So, I'm not in favor of Iran having nuclear weapons because they're clearly insane. I mean, what is wrong with them? I'm supposed to listen to someone chant "Death to America" in their like fucking government buildings and shit, and go, yeah, they let them have a nuke. Why not? Why not? That doesn't mean I want to send troops over there or nothing, but it's the 21st century, brother. We ain't got to send troops. We can send bombs and shit. We're America. What the fuck? This idea that we have to send troops. No. George W. Bush sent troops because he's a fucking retard. Trump ain't a retard. Trump ain't sending no troops unless it's absolutely, undeniably necessary. And it ain't necessary to send troops to deal with Iran. No. And Trump has not implied that he would. He's not said that he would. I don't know where you all got that from. I don't know why you keep pushing that narrative. But it's so goddamn stupid. Because you have no faith in Trump. Whatsoever. So why was everybody giving me so much shit about supporting DeSantis? You have no faith in Donald Trump at all. The way you talked about him during the primary, my God, Smokey, this is the only man. This is the only man we can trust. This is all we got, Donald Trump. And I said, I don't know about that. And then you convinced me. You finally convinced me. Yes, he's the only one. Now I'm with you. And now you're backing off of it. Now you're going, no, never mind. What? Not too late now, motherfucker. Strap in. We're on this ride now, cocksucker. Don't back now. Don't back down now. After you riled us all up and got us to go vote for him, don't be a pussy now. Own it. Own who you voted for. Stand by the motherfucker. Say what you want about liberals, but they stood by fucking Joe Biden. Where's your fucking courage? Where's your manhood? Where's your balls? They stood with a fucking clown that was wrecking the country. They stood by him, defended him, lied for him. I'm not asking you to lie for Trump. I'm asking you just to fucking have a little faith. And not shit on him every time the liberal media comes out and tells you to. You're all fucking dorks and you exposed yourself. Live with that. Don't get mad at me for calling you out on it. Live with it. You didn't go easy on me when I supported DeSantis and I was wrong. You didn't go easy on me. I had to listen to it and listen to it. Now you gonna listen to it. Now you gonna take your L. We all gotta take an L sometimes. This is yours. This is your L. You threw Trump under the bus. Trump has no desire to send you to war. He has said that over and over. Why can you not take what he says serious? You don't take him serious. You don't believe in him. You have no faith. You got a lot of reflecting to do, some of you. Because you just as bad as these liberals, man. You eat whatever the liberals tell you, you believe it. That's what I've noticed about you. You believe it. At the same time, you tell me these liberals lying all the time, these Democrats, blah, 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 blah. And then they tell you something about Trump and you eat it up. You come to me and you go, Smokey, what about this? And I'm like, it's bullshit. The liberals said it. I guarantee it's bullshit. I don't know, Smokey. I don't know. Like, what? What do you mean you don't know? I don't get it. I don't get it. What did Trump lie about? Give me an example. And it has to be a real lie. Not silliness. Something like a silly lie or something. Some dumb shit like this shit the liberal media does where Trump will be like, we sent like $200 billion to the Ukraine. And then they go, he lied about that. We actually sent $170 billion. You're like, oh, he rounded it up. Jesus Christ. Really? That's the lie? That's the lie you're pointing out? Ooh, what a lie. It was only $170 billion. It was only $170 billion. It wasn't $200 billion. $170 billion, too goddamn much. Like, what in the world, bro? Trust me, if I was you, I'd take the off-ramp. I would say, yeah, I was trolling, Smokey. I was trolling. Because the last thing you want to be is taken serious right now. You guys made a fool of yourself. Like, you was talking mad shit about Trump. For no reason. He didn't do nothing, and you were so mad. Talking all this dumb shit. Saying all this. You sounded just like Junie. You realize Junie was in my DM saying the same thing you motherfuckers was? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, they lockstep with Junie right now. Wild. And once Junie started sending it to me, I really got confident. I'm like, oh, yeah. If Junie believes we're going to war, we ain't going to war. He ain't never right about nothing. Let me tell you something right now. Junie ain't never been right about nothing. I've been arguing with him for years. He ain't never been right about. I can't name one time he said something to me and turned out to be true. Not one time. In fact, when we drone struck Soleimani, Junie was saying the same thing. He was going, we're going to war. Oh, Smokey's got us in a war with Iran. And I was like, no, I doubt it. The tweets are still up. The tweets that I made after Soleimani are still up. And I was saying the same thing as I'm saying right now. It's funny. I just know what's going on. I pay attention. I follow real accounts. I don't follow these fake influencers. I follow people that know what the fuck's going on. And they tell the truth. And you don't even really need to follow these people. You just need to pay attention. And you need to think about what's going on. Really think about it. Use your brain. Think about it. When you hear the media say something, does that make sense? Think about it. Would Trump get us into some Iraq type of war situation? Well, Trump has spent the last 20 years. You know, Trump was against the Iraq war before we went in. Trump went on the radio and television and stuff and was speaking out against going to Iraq before we ever went in. Hillary Clinton wanted it. Bush wanted it. Democrats wanted it. Republicans wanted it. They all pushed it. I lived it. I was there while they were doing it. Trump was against it. He was against it before we ever went into Iraq. Trump is not sending you to die in Iran. Grow the fuck up. Knock it off. You're fucking dumb kids. You don't know what you're talking about. And you really don't seem to know who Donald Trump is. I mean, maybe you should start, educate yourself on what he's been saying for the last 20 years. You were shocked that he was like, Iran can have a nuclear weapon. I won't allow it. And you were shocked by that. Like, what is he talking about? And I couldn't understand why you were shocked, because you can find tweets from 2011 on Twitter where Trump is like, they cannot have a nuclear weapon. Absolutely not. you know, you may not agree with him on that particular issue, but that doesn't mean throw him under the bus and act like he's a fucking piece of shit and then say you're going to vote for Democrats in the midterms. Like, what? Whoa, calm down, brother. Calm the fuck down, you emotional baby. I saw people saying that. There's a guy on Twitter, don't know his name, but apparently he was one of the people that got pardoned. January 6th, pardoned. Trump let him out of jail. And he's on Twitter shitting on Trump about all this. Attacking Trump. The nerve. Think about that. Trump let you out of prison. You talking shit about him on the fucking social media. You run your mouth. You should be grateful for the rest of your life to Donald Trump. You should shut your fucking dick sucker. I mean, where's the respect for the man that saved you from some shithole prison? Where's that little respect, a little gratefulness? Nah, got no fact. Hey, I'm not saying defend him when he fucks up and does something wrong. Like if a bunch of soldiers would have got killed, if a bunch of bullshit would have went down, then there's the time to go, look what Trump has got us in. How could Trump get us into this? What is wrong with him? But that didn't happen, man. None of that happened. So you just jumped the gun on this. You should have waited, had some patience, and calmed down. That's what I was trying to say to you. Just calm down. Let's see how things play out. I've been saying that all year. Every time you panic, I say, let's just see how things play out. Let's just calm down. Give it a couple of weeks. We'll see how this goes. And it always goes just fine. Tariffs, stock market, eggs, list goes on. There are things you could criticize Trump about. You could say, well, he hasn't ended the war in Russia and Ukraine. You know, he hasn't got this ended. And he said he would. You can criticize him about that. You can say, what the hell's going on? I thought we were getting this over with. But when you're criticizing Trump for shit he hasn't done, he didn't do, he didn't say he was going to do. I mean, people were saying, I won't die for Israel. Donald Trump never asked you to die for Israel. He never told you that he was going to put ground troops in Iran. He never said anything like that. Nobody in his administration was saying things like that. So why the fuck would you say that? I don't understand you people. Because the liberal media was telling you that. You still believe media. You haven't learned a thing. 8 years and you are just as bad as a liberal when it comes to listening to the TV. That fascinates me. It fascinates me that some of you who I thought were smart enough to know better, what I realized over the last week is you don't know better yet. You are not on the level I am yet. And a lot of you told me that, oh, I'm way more MAGA. I know more than you. You don't. You actually don't. You're still caught up in liberal narratives and you eat them up every single time. I watched you do it all year long. So go lie to somebody else because I've watched you do this over and over and over and over. No faith in Donald Trump because the TV told you not to have any. Or little Nick came out, had something to say. Little Nick came to Sowens. Grifters. Little Nick, who was telling people to vote for Kamala Harris during the election. Because everything's a big joke to little Nick. Everything's a big game. But as I said during the election, some of us are living this Biden nightmare. We're dealing with the prices. We're dealing with the bullshit. We want to win. So maybe you can stop trolling like a faggot and grow up a little bit. And they never will. Because they're literal man children. Grown children. Everything's a joke. Everything's unserious. Everything's about trolling. Everything's about a laugh. Until it's not. Until it's not. Until you get into a position in this country where it's not anymore. You have to be serious. And that's going to come if you all don't grow up a little bit. I mean, the childish shit is what really holds this country back. It's sad. Little Nick would probably be taken more serious as a commentator if he'd act a little bit more serious, but he can't do it. He can't do it. Trump has no desire to put troops on the ground. Never said he would. So I don't know why people thought that was going to happen. So it's weird to me. Strange to me. Where'd y'all get that from? Who told you that? Unfollow the guy that got you all. One of these influencers got you all riled up, got you going. I encourage you to unfollow him, quit listening to him. Little Nick. I know it's Little Nick. I know. Listen to Little Nick. I know that's where you got all this from. I know that's why you were acting like this. This is a teachable moment to realize, like, some of those guys you watch are fucking retards, bro. I'm not saying everything they say is wrong. They don't make good points sometimes. I'm just saying they certainly don't get it like I do. That's for sure. I've proven myself. I don't, my track record is damn near perfect. Am I Jewish? No. I am not. As far as I know, I mean, I have no really idea. I consider myself a Christian, so if I had to pick a religion, I would pick Christianity. Christianity seems to be the real religion, I think. It seems to be, it's the most persecuted, I feel. You see them, like, killing Christians at churches and shit. Like, it seems to be the one that makes the most sense, too. Like, what's wrong with Jesus? What's his teachings? They're not bad? So, what did Jesus do that was bad? You hear about these other prophets and things and these other religions. You hear some bad things about them, right? I'm not going to get into it, but you hear some bad things. I don't really hear any bad things about Jesus, though. So, I looked at Islam a little bit, and I wasn't. And I decided that's a little too, I don't really like how they treat women and things. It just seems like kind of a backwards thing. I haven't watched Mark Dice in a while, man. I didn't even know he was still around. I haven't seen him in a long time, years. Didn't he get banned off YouTube and shit? Where's he at now? I used to watch him when I was like a teenager, and he would go to like the satanic temple and like troll the Satanists and shit. Funny. Mark Dice been around for a long time. He was doing this shit when I was a fucking kid. He used to go on Alex's show all the time. Oh, no desire to be a Muslim. Trump said the ceasefire starts in 9 hours. People are currently on Twitter going, Trump said there's a ceasefire, but the bombs are still dropping. These people are brain dead, bro. I'm going to find the tweet. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you this. Okay. All right. Right here. I don't know how to, like, zoom it out, but, like, there will be a complete ceasefire right here, approximately 6 hours from now. Trump never said right now. And there's something about 12 hours here. It's all zoomed in. I can't see the whole tweet, but Trump said not right now. He said it's coming. He said this right here. So why are you guys sitting all over social media saying, well, Trump lied about that? Huh? We'll see what we wake up to tomorrow. Maybe that tweet was 6 hours ago. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've seen different numbers. I've seen 8 hours, 9 hours. Hold on a minute. Let me go back. Let me see the full tweet. All right, 6 hours from now. He said 6 hours. When did he send that? And I heard Iran diplomats said it was true, and then Iran media said it was not true. Israel hasn't commented on it, so I don't know what's going on with that. I would say Trump will probably be right again, though. That's how it's been so far. Why would it? What's going to change now? He's gonna be wrong this time. This time he's wrong, goddammit. Motherfucker ain't been wrong yet about this war. He's been. Oh my God. We will not be talking about this next month. This is also dumb. It's also fake and gay, for real. Part of me thinks Trump doesn't even give a fuck if he hit those nuke sites or whatever. I think maybe he just did it to shut people up so they'll quit bothering him about it. Like, someone's got to do something. He's like, fine, I'll do it. Boom. And then Israel and all these people come out and go, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. And he's like, yeah, I did. I'm done. I'm done. Mr. President, you didn't get it. I'm good. I'm done. Good luck. Good luck. I'm done with it. Mr. President, no. And then dumb fucking liberals who claim they don't want a war. It's like, he didn't even get that shit. He didn't even get it. Do you want to end the... Do you want him to keep bombing them? I don't understand why you're poking at this so much. Just go, awesome, we're done here, and move the fuck on, brother. Be grateful that that's what Trump is saying. Would you rather Trump be saying, damn, we missed it, I got to hit him again? I've got to hit him again, I've got no choice. Is that what you want? It seems like that's what you guys want. Why else would you be shitting on Trump saying he didn't do it, he didn't get it, he missed them, they moved the shit out beforehand or whatever? Why would you keep saying that? Why would you push that narrative out there and get everybody thinking that? Quack. Licking yourself. Go lick yourself in the living room or something. I don't want to listen to that. Licking your ass. Get out of here. Don't be trying to lick me after you lick your ass. Get out of here. I mean, you guys have been consistently wrong about this topic for days, and you're still going. You're still going on and on. Yeah, they never stop. You notice how they never stop? You haven't learned anything. Like, why don't you just go, I wonder what's going on with that ceasefire. I wonder who's telling the truth. Let me wait and see. Let me wait and see what I wake up to tomorrow. You won't even do that. Just calm down and wait. Let's see how it plays out. You never let things play out. The Democrats were mad because Trump didn't tell them about the attacks. Remember they said that? Do you know he called Chuck Schumer and told him? Do you know that? Do you know Trump called Democrats on the phone and a lot of them didn't pick the phone up and answer it? Chuck Schumer did. Shout out to Chuck Schumer for not leaking it and selling Trump out. Ain't that crazy? Chuck Schumer stood by our president in this moment more than you did. So-called MAGA. Wild, ain't it? He called Hakeem Jeffries, and Hakeem Jeffries ignored the call. And then Hakeem Jeffries was like, nobody told me about this. Well, they tried, dumb fucking retard. They tried. You didn't answer the phone because you're the resistance. Fucking dork. Timu Obama. Hakeem Jeffries, Timu Obama. Discount Obama. Wanna be Obama. You ain't no Obama. That's for sure. You are not Barack Obama, buddy. Oh yeah, Nick Flint is. A lot of what you're saying is Nick Flint is pushing this crap for the last couple of days. And these boys eat it up. There have been Nick Flintist fanboys in here for years coming in here and pushing that horse shit. And they've always been wrong. It's funny. Nick's not wrong about everything he says, though. He's not wrong about everything. He was wrong about this, though. The problem is Israel. That's the blind spot. Like when Israel's involved in something, they can't think straight. You know, Patrick Bet David said it's Israel derangement syndrome. And he's like, that makes a lot of sense. And he's like, some people right now have TDS and IDS at the same time. And those are the liberals. They're real bad, right? It's true. I'm not saying Israel's some saints or something, and they don't do shady shit. Of course they do. But you guys are like a little deranged with the Israel stuff, for real. You're deranged with it. And this is a perfect example of it. It's really a teachable moment. You should learn from this, because, like, you see it. Like, these people were telling you all this, and they were telling you he was Israel's puppet and all that. And they were wrong. Because the way they think about Israel clouds their judgment when they talk about anything related to Israel. Normally, they might be able to make sense and talk about things, but when it comes to that, completely unhinged. It's just like a liberal trying to talk about Trump. Like, you're trying to talk about Trump with a liberal, and he's just unhinged, saying goofy shit, lying, going crazy. He's got this crazy fantasy in his head that Trump is Hitler or something, and you're just like, what is this guy talking about? If you don't have the TDS like him, you're just like, what is going on with this guy? Same with Israel. If you don't have this Israel derangement syndrome, you're not obsessed with Israel, you don't think Israel's responsible for all the world's problems, then, you know, you just can't talk to these people about Israel. You can't. They can't handle the fact that you'll say, I don't know, man, I just don't buy into what you're trying to sell me. Oh, you're just dumb then. They can't explain why you're dumb. They're not good at it. They're not good at this. I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at making a point. I'm pretty good at explaining my thoughts. If I believed Israel ran the world, I could make a better case than you could about it for sure. But I don't believe that. I don't buy that one. Yeah. Well, now what? Today was rough for you, I know. I know it was. I know how it must have played out in your mind today. Like, you saw Iran start firing those missiles at the bases, at the one base, and you said, oh, God, you were ready to shit all over me. You were so excited. You know, when I read that on Twitter, I went, here we go. Guarantee they warned Trump beforehand, and it's all going to play out as I said it would. I've never doubted it. I went looking for it. As soon as they started firing the missiles, I went on Twitter and went looking for it. Like, let me find the tweet where they're talking about how Iran warned America beforehand. And soon after, there it was, all over Twitter. They called Trump hours before and told him they didn't want to have any casualties. They didn't want to escalate the situation. They're looking for an off-ramp. They're looking to save face, just like last time. And you were getting excited. You were thinking, oh, God, I'm going to shit all over him tonight when he goes live. Oh, God, I'm going to get him now. And now here you are. You're bummed out. You didn't get the war you wanted. You wanted that war so bad. You pretend you didn't, but you did. Smoky derangement syndrome's a real thing, too. Some people have it. They're so obsessed with owning me and put me in my place that, goddamn, they have to go against me, right? So I say something, they go against me. And always end up looking dumb. Notice there's not a lot of people coming in here talking shit tonight. You've seen them the last couple of days coming in here. They're not here tonight. Huh, that's weird, ain't it? Where'd they go? Where they at? I could get on Twitter right now, open up a space, not a single one of them would get on that mic and say a word. They're all cowards. They're weak, soft pussies. Where are they at? I've been listening to it all week. Where are they at? Oh, yeah, you're here. You're here. Well, where's the rest of them? You were here the other night. Where's all those people at? Remember all those people? Where'd they go? I don't think Oswald wanted to be right, so I don't think he's mad about being wrong. But the rest of these motherfuckers wanted to be right. They wanted us to go to war so they could talk shit to me and Trump. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that weird? Like, I didn't want the price of McChicken to become $5 so I could talk shit about Biden. It just happened. I didn't want it to happen. You doubted the great white hope. You doubted him. Never doubt him again. Trump's right about the tariffs. He's right about everything. Let Trump do his job that you elected him to do. Let Trump handle things. Don't worry about it. Trump's a president. You don't have to worry about it. It's not like Biden's a president anymore. You don't have to worry anymore. The country's in good hands. Just relax. Trust Trump. You're not going to be sent to war. Just calm down. The only way you're going to get sent to war is if we get attacked. If you wake up one morning and these terrorists are hitting our country, hitting our buildings or something crazy in our country, you're probably going to go to war. And you're probably going to want to go to war at that point. You're probably going to be like, fuck these motherfuckers. But that hasn't happened, so I do believe you'd probably see, I don't think you'd even see a draft. I think you'd see a lot of men just volunteer. Because after 9/11, a lot of men volunteered to join the military. Trump has no desire to send you into some senseless bullshit war to die. And he said that so many times. I mean, why you doubt him? Why do you think Trump's lying to you about that? It's weird. Y'all think Trump's a liar. Just like liberals do. He does lies. Taco Trump. Trump always chickens out. Trump always backs down. And then when Trump doesn't back down, you get mad. You know, it's funny. When Trump met with Kim Jong-un in North Korea looking for diplomacy, y'all was mad about that. When Trump drops bombs on motherfuckers, you're mad about that. I'm beginning to think you just mad. You just want to bitch about something. You ain't, because it don't make no sense. When he uses diplomacy, you pissed off. When he don't use diplomacy, you're pissed off. Well, what's going to make you happy, man? Doing absolutely nothing? I mean, what do you want him, the fuck? Remember Kim Jong-un? They were pissed that he was meeting with him. Remember all that? And if Trump would have not met with him and just bombed the shit out of North Korea's nuclear sites, they'd have been mad about that. So why take people serious who are always going to complain no matter what happens? And they've proven that to you. They're going to complain either way. Diplomacy or war, doesn't matter to them. And the so-called anti-war left, they're all chanting. Did you see the Bernie Sanders rally where they were all chanting, no war, no more war? These are the same people that for the last year has been pushing the Ukrainian war. They've been cheerleading it for 4 fucking years, and now they're going to turn around and act like they don't want war? Suck a cock. By the way, missile strikes is not war. Just because you strike some shit, did we go to war with the Houthis? Remember when y'all flipped out about the Houthis and that's over with? Y'all get so mad that Trump don't let us get pushed around by a bunch of thugs. You get so mad about it. The Houthis was like attacking our ships and shit. Fucking with our ships. And Trump was like, they ain't gonna fuck with another goddamn American ship. I'm gonna tell you that. And they were like, fuck you. And he went, no, fuck you. And he started fucking them up. And then what did they do? They went, all right, we're done. We'll leave them alone. And he's like, damn right you will, motherfucker. Or I'm going to come back hit you twice as hard. And that was the end of that. Let Trump do his thing. Let Trump lead. Let Hulkamania. It's like Hogan said it. Let Trumpomania run wild, son. Let Trumpomania loose. Get out of Trumpomania's way, you piece of shit clown. Get out of the fucking way of Trumpomania as it runs wild all over the world, all over you, all over Iran, all over any motherfucker that's got something to say about America. Fuck you and your threats. Fuck you. We got the strongest military in the world, and if you keep talking shit, we're going to wipe you off the face of the earth, you clown. Don't ever threaten this country again. You know, when Iran came out and said, I don't know how true this is, it's a report, but it's been reported that Iran told Trump if he struck those nuclear sites, they was going to unleash sleeper cells in our country. Well, how about this, motherfucker? You can call me pro-war all you want. I don't give a shit. We ought to go back over there and bomb the fuck out of them some more for saying that. Fuck you. Don't you ever threaten us again, cocksucker. I voted for a man to lead us, not no pussy. So you can be a pussy and cry like a bitch all the time. I'm standing with Trump. Real leadership. Not getting pushed around by fucking Iran. Who the fuck is Iran? Fuck you. Some shithole third world dump. Woman can't even go outside without covering her face and head or some dumb shit. It's a fucking dump. Liberals all the time talk about the Handmaid's Tale, and they support a country that women literally live in the Handmaid's Tale. Bunch of fucking dweebs, the liberals. Bunch of dweebs. Trumpomania ran wild all over Iran. Yeah, they were saying we should have voted for Kamala. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine female power, feminism, having to prove a point? Nobody pushes women around. Oh God, she would have sent ground troops. They think because I could hear her now. They think because I'm a woman they can push me around. Well, they thought wrong. Oh no. No, Kamala, no. Don't ever elect a woman. And I tell women this too. I tell women this. I say, no, don't ever vote for a woman. You don't want a woman to lead. No, you don't. If you ever try to let a woman, if you've ever had like a girlfriend or something, you kind of let her, you know, dictate things sometimes, it never goes well, does it? Ever. It always leads you straight to hell. It's so true. Don't let women lead your life. Don't let them lead the country either. Don't let them lead nothing. They can lead the children to the playground. That's what they can do. They can lead the groceries into the kitchen. They can lead you into the bedroom. They are not leading me into war, that's for sure. Dude, women crack me up on Twitter, bro. They're like, well, I guess all the guys are going to get drafted. I'm thinking, so are you, bitch. So are you, equality, bitch. You're going too. If I got to go, oh, you're going. Us men will be out in the street with signs saying, send the women too, equality, feminism, send them too. It ain't fair if I got to go and she don't got to go. She's younger than me. Get her over. Women can do anything a man can do. They've been saying that. So, These are the same people that tell you women and men are not different. They have the same strength. Men can play in women's sports. All right, well, if you think all that, then go to war, bitch. Go fight soldiers on a battlefield, see what happens. Dummy. The fact that we send women into battlefields is actually insane. You're basically saying, here, go get raped and murdered. That's what you're saying to women when you send them to war. Go get raped and murdered. Because that's what's going to happen to them. Come on. Some enemy soldier's going to get a hold of them. And he's going to realize, oh, that's a girl right there. And he ain't going to kill her. He's going to go up, knock her the fuck out, and rape her. And that's the position you put these women in, these female soldiers. Shameful. Cares about the UFC. Yeah, Kamala would have put a transgender in charge of the fight or something. It would have been a disaster. Trump handled it perfectly. Thank God for Trump. Thank God we got Trump in there. God, we're so lucky. That's why I keep saying we've already won. Trump won, so we won. You know, you all like to forget that. You forget that. You forget that the alternative was Kamala fucking Harris. So the next time you think Trump let you down or whatever, I just want you to breathe and go, it could have been Kamala. And that's going to calm you down. You're going to go, God, that would have been a disaster. All right, Trump ain't perfect, but you know he's better than Kamala. Thank God we got Trump. Y'all get emotional and you forget about what the alternative was because you're so emotional. And you're emotional about nothing. Doubt all thoughts, bring all thoughts into captivity. The thoughts got to you. Oh, I'm going to go to war. Trump's going to get me to war. God, he's an Israeli shield. Oh, I knew it. Israel runs the world. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, God. These thoughts are creeping in. Like Jesse says, the thoughts, and they're from the devil. They're from Satan. I disabled your notifications because you troll too much. I turned them off for you so you don't get them. You don't listen to what I have to say anyway, so why do you need a notification? I can't believe people still want to argue with me about this. It's fascinating to me to get on Twitter and there's still guys in my mentions trying to argue about the Iran stuff. And I'm like, brother, I win. Go sit down. I won already. Well, Israel's still attacking. What does that got to do with America? What's wrong with you? I keep seeing people saying Trump started this war. No, he didn't. Israel did. Israel attacked Iran. Trump didn't start this fucking war. The hell? What a bunch of lying shit. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Even the mods can't act serious. It is sad, isn't it? It's a sad situation. That's why I've been holding votes on, if I see someone trolling. Because people keep complaining about this. People are always messaging me complaining about all this trolling. They want me to ban all these people. So I'm going to start holding a vote. I'm going to let democracy, I'm going to let the people decide. Because the trolls tell me that people want them here, that they made the channel, that's what people come for. But the viewers tell me to ban all of them. So there seems to be some confusion amongst all these people. So I think once we start holding votes to ban some of you, you'll start to realize that the majority of the stream wants you the fuck out of here. And then maybe you'll realize you're not the star of the show and you never have been. You're not the star of this show. Nobody's coming in here to hear Duckhead's thoughts, okay? I like Duckhead, but ain't nobody coming here to hear Duckhead's thoughts. I know Rogue's going to say he does because he trolls too, but nobody does. Oh, the Canadians need Trump. They need to take Trump up on his deal to become the 51st state. Best thing that happened to them. How does Rambo want to be a star of anything? What are you talking about? Maybe Raven a little bit, huh? Maybe Raven a little bit. I don't ever see that Rambo guy trolling. Raven be trolling you guys all the time. You just don't realize it because you're slow. Raven gets on the mic all the time. I don't think he's scared of getting on the mic. I've heard him on the mic many times, arguing with people in the space. Remember Face Smokey banned him one time because he wouldn't shut the fuck up in that Twitter space, and it was driving Face Smokey crazy. He banned him. Nah, Canada's not going to become. Canada's going to just fall apart, collapse. New York City's in trouble too. What about this guy running in New York City? that I really want to talk to Parr. I know he's out there pretending to be stern and all these people, but I would like to bring Parr on and discuss New York with him because he lives there, and I'm sure he probably supports this candidate that's running, this socialist guy. So Parr, you need to come forward and tell us about what's going on in New York. I also like to talk to Parr, maybe if he could act serious for 5 minutes. Like, how is New York right now with the ICE raids? Does he notice a reduction in, like, certain shit, crime, people selling shit on the street? Like, he lives there. Remember when he was walking around streaming, we saw all the stuff on the street, homeless guys sleeping on the street, and all these vendors selling stuff on the street? Like, when in the city I live in, you don't see that. Like, there's not people on the side of the road, like, selling scarves and shit. That doesn't happen here. That's all illegals, man, selling all that shit on the side of the road. And it's tacky, bro. It's tacky. We don't live like that in America. Remember when little girls was opening up lemonade stands and they was like getting mad about it? Remember all that horse shit? Remember liberals got mad about the lemonade stands of the little girls? Look this up. Google this if you don't. But we've talked about it before a long time ago. Oh, a little kid can't have a lemonade stand. It's against health department or something. But these weirdos can stand on the side of the road. And remember that one guy was frying up rats? Remember that video of that guy frying up a rat on the streets of New York? What in the world? Raven has you guys mind fucked. Take your mind back from Raven. Yeah, little girl can't set up a lemonade stand, but some illegal alien can sell scarves. Fuck out of here. Scarf stand. Brother, come. Brother, come. Brother, right here, brother. Brother. Buy a scarf, brother. I don't need a scarf, man. Brother. These are great scarves. Knitted. These were knitted in Afghanistan. Don't need it. It's summertime, buddy. Hey, buddy. Summertime. Nobody needs a scarf right now. It's hot. Last thing I want is a scarf right now. Dude, it was so hot today, I'm telling you. Jacob Larson, I'm glad you're here, though. And maybe you'll answer the question that I've been asking all day. How come Ian Malcolm and Junie aren't called trolls when they disagree, but I only call people who disagree trolls? Explain it to me, like I'm a fifth grader. Explain that one to me. I'm confused. I wouldn't know if it's nice out. I'm inside in the AC. I'm staying in here. It's fucking... I got to take the dogs out a little bit again, but other than that, I'm keeping my ass in here. It's hot, bro. I had to walk to work in it today, and it was miserable. Oh, shit, it was bad. My walk to work's not very far, but when it's hot like that, holy shit. I mean, I can get to work in like 10, 15 minutes walking. If I had that bike, I could get there in 5 minutes. That's how close I am. But, man, I was looking at these, because my lease is up in October, and I was looking at these other apartments. I don't know how much they are. I got to look it up, figure out what the rent is. But goddamn, dude, they got a swimming pool. There's a community swimming pool. Like, and they got a gym set up in the apartment place. Like, a whole gym you can go. Like, holy shit. Hey, you know, that's got to be expensive, though. My girl was like, it's probably $1,200, $1,300. I'm like, I don't want to pay that. That'd be nice, though. A gym right there. That pool looks nice, too. I wanted to jump in it, but I couldn't. No, it's because you're trolling. I keep telling you. Like when I spend an hour giving you a detailed analysis of what's going to happen, how it's going to play out, and I tell you that this isn't going to lead to some big war or nothing, and then you say, I didn't know, why'd you become pro-war? That's trolling to me, because what are you talking about? I just told you that there's not going to be a war, so how could I be pro-war? When I'm telling you that there's not going to be a war. I don't believe there's going to be a war. So how could I be pro-war? You're saying I'm pushing war when I'm telling you won't be a war. Now, I could be wrong. But you got to wait till I'm wrong to say that. Or I just consider you a troll. I mean, or are you retarded and actually believe that? It's your choice. Pick one. I don't know. If you'd like everyone in here to consider you retarded, then I guess they will. If you'd like them to consider you a troll, then they will consider you a troll. I'm doing you a favor by saying you're a troll. Yeah, they just built this shit too. There used to be nothing over there when I'd walk to work. There'd be nothing. And now there's all these fucking buildings and shit. They're nice too. Got a garage and everything. I bet it's expensive. I bet it is about $1,200, $1,300 a month. And I'm not getting myself caught up in that. That's fuck that. If I had a roommate, but I don't want a roommate. I don't want to live with somebody else. I mean, I probably live with my girlfriend, but you know, we ain't even talking about that. So, other than that, no thanks. I've had roommates before. It drove me fucking nuts. I like to leave the house and it's clean, and then I come home from work and it's still clean because nobody's been there. Like maybe the dogs, you know, made a little mess. Sometimes they rip one of their toys up or something. And you have some cotton on the floor you got to pick up, but it's not no big deal. A couple pieces of cotton. But when you come home and the sink's full of dishes and you're just like, I didn't use, none of these dishes are mine. Like, what the fuck? And then people are acting like you got to clean them or something. I used to argue with people all the time. Like, I'm not cleaning your dishes because I eat out all the time. I used to argue with these people all the time. I eat out all the time. I never eat at the house. I never use these dishes. Why do I need to clean them? I'm not going to clean them. They're your fucking dishes. You clean them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? God, I'm glad I had people the fuck out of them. Good. Stay gone. No. I had people trying to move in here when I moved in here. I had a whole thing where people was trying to guilt trip me to move people in here. And I said, nope. I stood my ground. And people was mad. I don't care. I don't give two fucks. I had to tell somebody straight up, like, I don't fucking care. I'm not going to let somebody move in here. I do not give a shit. Good luck. I wish you well. Stop bothering me about it because I'm not changing my fucking mind. Period. I've been nice my entire life. It ain't got me nowhere. Trying to help everybody out, help them out, help stay here, do it. I'm done. My girlfriend's doing it right now, trying to help this, help that. Like I keep telling her, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Because I've done that. I spent too much time trying to help everybody. I'm good. I'm gonna help myself. People think I'm selfish too. They don't get it. I don't care. I'm tired of explaining it to them. Like all you care about is yourself. Damn right. You're goddamn right. You hit the nail on the head there. I'm the only one that does, so I better put myself first because nobody else seems to give a shit. I mean, my girlfriend cares, I guess. I'd say she cares, but as for these other people, they showed me their true colors when they were going to let me live on the street and didn't care what happened to me. Fuck you. And I told them all that too. Suck my dick. Y'all was going to let me live on the street. Y'all didn't care what happened to me. And now I live here by myself. It's peaceful. Listen. Nothing. Peaceful. Quiet. Way it should be. Just me and these dogs. That's it. Girlfriend comes over once, twice, 3 times a week or something like that. Peaceful. I don't even know if I want to live with a woman, really. I may just stay by myself for a while. I pay $9, $10 a month. But I live in a good part of town. I could live in Radcliffe for like $700 a month, but I gotta live in Radcliffe in like some dumpy apartment, you know? I looked at those apartments. There was like some woman was outside of them, looked like she was withdrawing off drugs or something. She was like shaking and shit. And I'm like, what is going on out here? I ain't living here. Utilities included? No. I have to pay electric. My electric's $70 a month. I pay a gas bill, it's like $40. Water's about $40 a month. Cable's about $40. That cell phone's ridiculous though, but I'm switching to T-Mobile and shit. Tired of it. No apologies. None of them came in here. They're cowards. You won't see them until the next time they can come in here and pretend like Trump did something wrong. They can have a panic attack and be wrong again. That's what they do. Chick-fil-A sounds good. I think I'm going to have it on Wednesday when I get paid for lunch. I haven't been taking lunches. Fuck, it's too hot to walk over to Chick-fil-A. It ain't that far. But it's too damn hot to leave work, go on break, walk over to Chick-fil-A. It's hot as shit outside. I just eat something at the store and say, fuck it. Nope, got rid of the laptop. Save that money. I've been working out at home. I'm going to get me some dumbbells for the house. Once I pay the rent for July, I got to pay rent out of the next 2 checks. Or I got to pay some ridiculous, like $80 late fee, and I'm not doing that. What's wrong with this vape? It's fucking dead. It's dead. Can you hit it while it's charging? Like the other vape? Let's see. Yes. This thing's not hitting very good, though. Or maybe it is. I feel a little stoned. This vape makes you cough. This one doesn't. Don't know why. THC vape makes you cough. Stand by. Stand by. Why does it make it so big? There's got to be a way to do this. I don't know. The ceasefire's on. Iran's media just said the ceasefire's begun. Now, apparently, the ceasefire was supposed to start, and then Iran struck Israel anyway, and then they said, all right, now it's on. So now people are saying maybe Israel's going to strike. So there's definitely a ceasefire that's been agreed upon. Trump did not lie about that, but they're violating it. These two countries, the Jews and the Arabs can't behave themselves because they're clowns, and they can't listen. He didn't lie. It's being reported on X right now. You're still calling him Taco after what he just did? That's kind of dumb. It's a weird thing to be doing after that. I figured you'd be done with that shit. You guys are slow, bro. The Taco stuff took a big L this week. When he hit those fucking nuke sites, there went Taco. Let's see what happens here, though. I have a little scooter, but it only goes like 5 miles before it dies. It's a piece of shit. It's only $200 though. I want to get another moped for real. I want to get one of them. Cheap on gas, no insurance, no payments. I like that. I love how you guys think Trump's going to do regime change. I love how that tweet mind fucked you. Keep tweeting stupid shit. You're going to look dumb. Ain't it weird how they look dumb as fuck today and they still don't realize it? They're still going on and on. Some of them are so slow that they haven't caught on yet that they were wrong. We will not be talking about this next month. This will be a distant memory. Then what? Then what are you going to do? Move on to the next fake outrage and cry about that? It never ends. What do the Young Turks guys say? What's Techie freaking out about? Marshall, move or you knock my drink over. Move. Hey, come on. Get the fuck back. You step on my fucking nuts. Get out of here. Sit down somewhere. What's wrong with you? Chill. Lay down right here. You're not coming over here. There's no room. Nope, you're not. Staying right where you're at. Now lay down. I said lay down. You step on my fucking nut trying to climb over me, you're exiting this room. You're going in the living room. Because I'm going to be annoyed. I'm bored with the Iran stuff. It's over. It's winding down. What's going on with the big, beautiful bill? What's happening with that? What else is going on? Because we're done with Iran. I know you slow motherfuckers don't realize it yet, but we're done with that. Where is the next thing? What's next? What else you got to cry about? Tell me how I'm wrong about it. We're still going to argue and pretend I don't know what I'm talking about after I just called everything. Hilarious. Hilarious! They'll never learn. MAGA is collapsing. Not even close. What are you talking about? Oh, God, what are you talking about? See why I just call it trolling? Because it legitimately makes no sense. MAGA's looking pretty strong right now. Trump did not make a mistake. What Trump did was fantastic. God damn. Woo! That motherfucker hitting. No wonder it ain't been hitting all day. It was damn near dead. That motherfucker, god damn. That THC vape makes you cough. Just like if you smoke a blunt or a bong, you take a big hit. God damn. What is it about the weed that does that? Now the nicotine vape doesn't do that. Weird, ain't it? I am going to quit when it runs out. I haven't bought a nicotine vape in like 2 months because they last so long for me. I don't smoke them like everybody else. I know people that smoke one a week. Like, goddamn, relax. I smoke the most when I'm streaming because I work all day. I don't really smoke at work. I can't smoke inside. And I ain't sitting outside in that heat. And I ain't taking a break every 5 minutes to go hit a vape. I'm not addicted to the vape. It's the thing about nicotine I've heard all my life. It's so addicting. I'm not addicted to the nicotine vape. I don't even hit it when I wake up. I mean, sometimes I get up, I go to work. I don't hit it till like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I go to work at 1 o'clock. I get up at 11 a.m. And I don't hit that vape till like 4 or 5 in the afternoon when I go out and take a little break after I've been at work for a few hours. So I don't get why everybody's so hooked. I mean, it's nice. Nice little nicotine buzz, but I mean, it ain't something that's like, oh gosh, so great, I gotta have it. I'm not buying another one of these. I've had this one for like 2 months. I can't even see because I dropped it and it broke the screen. I don't even know how much juice is left in this. But when it runs out, I'm not going to buy another one. And see, this is THC. Now, I just got this. I haven't smoked a THC vape in a while, so. But I bought this because it's not that easy to buy weed. Can't always get it. We can get this, though, from the store. It's not as good as a blunt, but it does the trick. And this will last for a while. I have this for 2 months. Last time I bought one of these, I had it for like 3 months. So I'm not abusing it enough. I don't think it's bothering me that much. I don't feel... I have no problem quitting stuff when I have negative effects from it. I quit it immediately. I don't want to feel like that. So when it bothers me, I don't cough a lot, no. If I hit the weed vape and I hit it hard, I will cough. But I do that with a blunt or a bong or something. The nicotine vape, I don't ever cough when I hit it. It's weird. I don't know what it is about weed makes you cough. Something in that weed shit. And I did quit vaping for like a year or so. And then I decided, I'm going to get another one. It's been a while. What is Drew talking about? Drew, what are you going on about now? The hell? Yeah, that's the thing about the weed vapes. After a while, you'll be like, I'm not buying another one of these. Like, you get one, you use it, and then you don't use one for like a year. You're like, nah. Drew, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you going on about? There's not going to be a nuclear war, Drew. Relax. Calm down, Drew. Drew's delusional. Drew has lost his mind. All right, Iran officially violated the ceasefire. They fired more missiles. Iran has violated. The ceasefire was real. They agreed to it, and they violated it. Your thoughts. You said Trump made it up. It was real. They violated. Your thoughts. Once again, you, for whatever reason, you attack Trump, throw him under the bus when he was telling you the truth. It's not his fault they lied. Why are you saying he lied when it's they lied? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people? True, it's deep in a fantasy, in a nightmare, in a nuclear nightmare fantasy. I'm seeing the tweets pop up on my phone that he just fired missiles and violated it. It's on X. Drew, I don't know what you're going on about, Drew. I mean, that sounds horrible, but that's not going to happen, Drew. What the fuck? Drew, I'm too high off that vape. It's hitting me. It's hitting me exactly as you type this retard shit, and I'm just like, well, okay, Drew. Okay, Drew. I'm sure she's not scared of Trump. Bomb her next. Let's take Mexico. Who did Techie say was bad looking? I can't see the Discord. Drew, I'm fully aware of how bad nuclear weapons are, but why are you talking about this? What point are you trying to make here? Nobody understands what you're going on about. You're pretending that none of us know that nuclear weapons are bad and fallout is bad and nuking people's bad. You're acting like we don't know nothing about Hiroshima. And I promise you, nobody in this stream right now understands what you're going on about. Everyone's confused. And you won't explain. Are you crying right now, Drew? Are you an emotional wreck? Drew thinks Trump's going to get us in a nuclear war. Drew, these people are goofy. I bet you supported aggression towards Russia, though, didn't you? Iran was like, we got sleeper cells in your country. We're going to attack. And all of you was like, Trump got us in trouble. Trump got us in trouble. I was reading that thinking, wow, you guys are pussies. Iran just threatened to start killing our civilians in the streets, and your response is to bitch at Trump when you should be rallying around Trump going, keep talking, bitch. Keep talking. And we'll tell Trump to slap the fuck out of you again. Keep running that mouth. Keep making your threats. You know what's funny is when Zelensky went into the White House and he said, you don't have the cards. And he said, you haven't felt it yet, but you will. MAGA lost their minds at that. Remember that? How dare he threaten us? Remember Rogue was in the Discord like, this motherfucker just threatened our country. But when Iran does it, they all want to roll over and bow to him or something. Man, that's weird, man. I don't understand that one. Y'all are weird, bro. Oh, I get it. Israel. It's Israel. You're mind fucked by Israel. Because Ukraine's got nothing to do with Israel, right? That's not connected. So you're able to be objective about that. But Iran involves this Israel stuff, so you're like, oh, fucking Israel. It is so true that that's what it is. Like, it clouds your judgment. And then you try to like you talk to me like I'm a retard. It's just so fucking stupid and dumb. It makes you look so dumb. Israel is, they do this, and I'm aware of all that. I'm aware of all that stuff. All that stuff you think I don't know about, I knew about that when I was 15 years old. Nothing you're telling me about the Jewish question is something I don't know about. So you can keep pretending you have some hidden knowledge. You don't. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I look into conspiracy theories. I enjoy them. I know all about that shit. Just because I don't buy into it like you do doesn't mean I don't know. You can get too caught up in some of these theories, though. You can get too caught up to where you're thinking everything's Israel. Like, relax. Everything is not Israel. You know, you see it in techie sometimes. Like, everything's the Democrats. Everything's a fucking woke gay agenda or something. Like, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. I know my government doesn't care about me. Who said otherwise? What the? I don't rely on the government. I don't get food stamps, welfare. I don't count on the government to do shit for me, quite frankly. Drew, what are you talking about? You think you can steal vapes out of the locked glass case that they keep them in? Are you retarded? Have you ever been in a vape shop? Retard. I give up on Drew. He's a retard. Oh, yeah, I pay taxes or I go to prison, yeah. Welcome to reality. You don't pay your taxes? You're a real rebel, ain't you? You a real rebel. God damn, wake up, Drew. Woo. What unconstitutional laws do I follow? I love how people think I don't know that vape's bad for you. Moron. You don't do anything that's bad? You do drink? You ever have a drink? Oh, you don't do nothing, huh? You real fun, huh? You real fun at parties, huh? You don't get high, you don't drink nothing, you don't do nothing? Ever in your life? You never ate like a donut or something? Had some bad food or something? You have sex with men? Definitely not. Definitely not. And so what if I did? So what if I did, friend? I'm sensing some homophobia. You homophobic? You a bigot? Don't be a bigot. Still don't see through the lies they sell us. What lies? What lies do I not see through? Be more specific, you vague weirdo. I'm vague. I'm vague and I'm mysterious. I have all the answers, but I won't give them to you. I won't give them to you, sir. People crack me up like you, I swear to God. They are funny. I like that. I actually like that. I actually get that. I enjoy somebody that's like, I enjoy someone that's like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then you go, well, explain it to me. And they go, nah, you ain't worth it. You ain't nothing but a dumb hillbilly anyway. And I'm like, all right, I guess. Whatever then. I'm all ears. I'm listening. I had a guy like that last night. Or the other night, he fucking on Twitter. He's like, you ain't saying nothing of substance. And I'm like, neither are you. And then he just blocked me. All right. Neither of us are saying anything of substance, because how am I supposed to respond to you just talking shit? I mean, what do you want me to say? People are like, you're an Israeli shill. And I'm like, explain how. Nah, not worth my time. All right, then don't. Then don't. I don't know. Then why bother me about it if you ain't going to explain it? I have all the knowledge, but you're not getting it. No. I'm not wasting my time telling you anything. Just know you're wrong. Keep living your lie. Keep paying taxes and following unconstitutional laws. Not me, though. I won't be doing it. Are you Wesley Snipes? You don't pay your taxes? You Wesley Snipes? Are you Blade? What if it was Wesley Snipes? That'd be funny. Hop on call with me? That means I got to shut my stream off and make a Twitter space? Yeah, maybe later. Explain it to me on the keyboard here. Can I add you on YouTube somewhere? Is there like a way to add you? I don't know how to do that. Can we have calls on YouTube? Woo, TB, that's a good question. Bonnie Blue, right after the 1,000 Dudes, or Mama June? Fat Mama June or skinny Mama June? Which Mama June? Because there's two Mama Junes. There's the fat Mama June, then she lost weight. She still looks like shit, but which Mama June? I would, in that scenario, I'd probably say Bonnie Blue, but right after the 1,000 Dudes is like, ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Ugh. I have a Discord, but then I'd have to get off my stream. Move! I don't care enough. Just call me dumb. I'm fine with being dumb. I'm fine living the lie. Yeah, I just feel like Mama June really stinks. God, that's a tough one, man. Ugh. I feel like Mama June is real gross. Like, Mama June's pussy might be grosser than Bonnie Blue's pussy after the 1,000 guys. By the way, Bonnie's Blue's pussy looks like it's been ran through it. It looks like a roast beef sandwich from Arby's. Go look at it. I don't know if you've ever seen her pussy, but I encourage you to Google it and look at it. It looks like roast beef sandwich. Swear to God. It's like puffing out and shit. Like let's say this is her pussy, right? Her pussy, the hole here. But then there's like fucking, you know, like fucking lips like hanging like this. So these are the lips, and it's like hanging, like sticking out, just fucking hanging and shit. Like you can really grab a hold. Like you've been ran through. I love that Kool-Aid. I love some Kool-Aid. I'm gonna keep drinking it. God, man. I think I agree with you. I think I might have to be 1,001. Because just Mama June is so disgusting. Bonnie Blue's disgusting in a different kind of way. Mama June, you can put her in the shower, clean her up, put some makeup on her. She's gonna look like shit no matter what you do, bro. Good God. Ugh. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Isn't that woman from the Borat movies? That fat black chick? And then the other chick's like um, a lesbian, pretending to be a man or something. Sydney Sweeney easily on that one. That's easy. I don't know. I'd really have to look. I'd probably go with the other one. I don't really know what the other girl looks like, but I know what that fat black chick looks like. That ain't nothing to fuck. Ugh. Surely the other girl looks better, right? She's just trying to look like she's just a tomboy or something. But when you take her clothes off, it's a woman's body. So I think I'd probably go. I don't really know what the other girl looks like, but I'd probably choose that. But I don't even know what she looks like. I know what the other girl looks like, though. And if you're buying that OnlyFans, you got problems. That's true. The other girl's like covered in. Ugh. Ugh. Oh God! It's none of it's good. None of it's good. Would I do Mama June for $1 million? Oh, probably. It was $1 million. I'd be kind of dumb just to not just knock it out and get it over with. For $1 million? Sure. I think you'd be kind of dumb not to. I mean, it's not like you're fucking a guy. It is a woman at the end of the day, and it's $1 million. You'd be at work the next day feeling like a real retard. And I'd tell you this, for the rest of your life, there'd be days at work that you just didn't want to be there, and you'd think about that, and you'd say, I should have fucked Mama June. What was I thinking? I'm fucking retarded, bro. Why didn't I just fuck Mama June? I wouldn't even have to be here right now. I'd be just living in luxury. Yeah, I think you got to do that one. That's not like, but you bang a guy for $1 million. That's not like doing some guy or whatever, going against God or something. You're fucking Mama June. It's not that big of a deal for $1 million. It's really not. Kamala Harris is kind of hot, so I don't even know why that's I'd probably fuck her for free, just to say I did. Kamala Harris became vice president off sucking dick. She gotta know what she doing. That's how she got her where she's at. She was sucking dick and fucking. You didn't know that about Kamala Harris? She's in shape too. Kamala Harris works out. Nah, I'd fuck Kamala Harris. Look at her when she was younger. She looked way better. She's just old now. You wouldn't give her a nice hate fuck, Kamala Harris? Put a MAGA hat on her while you're fucking her? She'd probably be into it. Hillary? No. Mm-mm. I don't know why Bill got with that. Oh, no, because she's, like, powerful. He was like, this bitch ain't the best looking bitch in the world, but she's a gangster. We can kill someone together, and she'll cover it up for me. She got my back. She's ride or die. She ain't the best looking one. Especially that daughter, Chelsea. Ugh, hideous. That daughter, Chelsea, look like shit. She ugly as hell. Hillary probably put a strap-on on and fuck you. She was like, she's pegging dudes. Nah, she wasn't cute. Just some nerd. Some nerdy chick. That's why Bill been cheating on her his whole life. It ain't nothing special. You know it ain't nothing special. Speaking of ungrateful wives, that Michelle Obama, what is wrong with her? She's like shitting on Obama every day now. Why is she doing that?
She black.
The black woman. She said, I'm glad I didn't have a son because he would be Barack Obama. And it's like, what does that mean?
What? What's she mean by that?
I don't even know who that is.
Tammy Bruce.
Don't know who that is. I may go get on Rush or something. Oh, God. Ooh. Go lay down. Come on, shit. Move. Chill out. What is Blitz Royale? I might play Fortnite, actually. Nah, Michelle Obama's not. She's not attractive. And listen to her whine about how bad she has it. Like, aren't you, like, rich? Weren't you, like, the first lady? And, I mean, what the hell? She was complaining about the White House. She was like, oh, we were so broke in the White House. Like, what? We had to get our own food or something. Like, what? What are you crying about? She moved her mom into the White House. This woman had her mama living in the White House. Barack Obama let her move her mama into the White House. Ain't that crazy? Jesse Lee Peterson was talking about that. I never knew that. Like, what? What the fuck? Never let mama move in. Bad idea. Who cares about her? She's a retard. You get hate online, so does everybody else. I can't stand when people do that. When they're like, I get all this hate. And everybody does. What are you talking about? The nicest man in the world gets hate online, you idiot. You said a bunch of dumb shit. Of course you're going to get hate online. You brought that on yourself, running your mouth. There's people that get tons of hate. They don't even do nothing for it. They get it. So you think you're going to run your mouth and not get any? Crying about it. She threw her career away to shield for Palestine and shit. It's like I get death threats. So does everybody else. Acting like you're Trump or something, like somebody going to assassinate you. Shut the fuck up. Good Lord. Why can't you just roll your eyes and go, sure, buddy? Blocked. Like everybody else does. I don't have a Nintendo Switch. I'd take one for free, but I'm not buying one. If someone handed me one, I'd say, oh, sure. I'd play it. But you ain't seen me buying it. Well, who's getting on Fortnite? I think I'm gonna play Fortnite. Who is getting on that Fortnite? Who is getting on it? All right, I'll go live on the PlayStation. Stand by. We're in this one. Larson, talk about being wrong.